No, it's not. I could give you a list of 1,000 things that are too popular, but art isn't one of them.
I think bad art is too popular. I think good art isn't popular enough.
I'm not sure art is popular. Some art is popular and some art is not popular.
Maybe you could think it is sometimes visiting galleries and museums, there are so many people there that it kind of ruins, well, it can seem like it ruins the experience.
Art can't be too popular. It's very important for art museums to realise that really their franchise, where they get their money from, depends on taxpayers, and everybody pays tax, so everybody should have a reason to be involved in the big public museums, but also art should be about things that everybody is making and doing, and be a conversation about who we are and where we want to go. So it's important that art is very popular.
No.
I think maybe we think we're more important in Britain art-wise than other people do.
What's British and what isn't British is as various as the people who live in Britain itself. It's not just a fantasy, it's a nonsense. British art has as many faces as British people.
The idea of British art and British fantasy. No, I don't think it is. I think the reason why it's a contentious point is that the term British is politically charged, what the term is. But I think the idea of British art, or the idea to articulate that through work, no, I don't see a problem with that at all.
It gives me great pride to be a British artist. We've got a long history of sort of exporting our art and also bringing people to the UK. It's real, it's not a fantasy.
No, art should not be good for you, definitely not. It should be challenging, it should be exciting, it should be maybe even bad for you.
All art is good for you, and art is what makes human beings and what human beings leave behind. So the idea is it's absolutely ludicrous question to ask, but I'm interested you ask it.
I sometimes think that art should be as much like rock and roll as possible. And it should make you feel good, but sometimes it should question you, it should make you feel awkward.
Art can be good for you, it doesn't have to be good for you. Art should be what it is. It shouldn't have a name. It could be bad for you, but that's fine.
It allows you to see above the trench of existence, basically. It gives people the tools to climb out of where they are and see how the world actually lies.
Art is not therapy, art is not social engineering, art is not urban regeneration, art is not a commodity, art is art. It can be all sorts of other things, but it should just be art.
I think the art of the past can definitely help us understand the world today.
I think the art of the past is the reason why the world of today looks like it does or appears in the way that it does.
Art is really a big conversation, especially about a culture. And I think about as much really about Leonardo da Vinci and Raphael as I think about contemporary art. In fact, art of the past is a lot more important than a lot of contemporary art.
We do learn from history, and we do learn from the experience and understanding of what people were doing then, how they saw the world then, and it does reflect on the present.
Well, the public do decide what goes in museums by turning up to see what they want to see or not.
I think by default, the public has more power than they really think.
Yeah, to a certain extent, although I don't think that it should be completely led by what the public thinks should go into the museums, because generally a big consensus tends to equal blandness, I think.
The public in this country have been at the forefront of generating a revolution in artistic taste, and this is coming from people who want to see and experience new types of art. It's not coming from the artists themselves, it's coming from the punters.